Clues.
Taylor.
Here is Wah, the raccoon, with a person body under its stomach. It is a rare raccoon named
Wah. Wah.
Wah.
Wah.
Wah.
Wah.
He joined Joel in his stroll to nowhere. What you up to, Joel?
Stroll to nowhere.
We'll come back to you. Hi, Wah.
Hi.
Why do you have another face? Okay.
Wah.
Here is Wah's eye.
Oh,
It is an
wah.
eye that always looks in the same direction.
Wah.
And I cannot get it.
Did I mention my name is Joe?
Yes, we mentioned that.
Wah.
No, let's get to the Wah's clues part.
No, wise clues. I'm your host,
Wah.
Joe. Well, here's Wah.
Wah.
Alright, what do you want to do today, Wah?
Wah.
He wants to look for clues.
He wants to set up clues.
Wah.
And he wants me to look for them.
Exactly. That is the thing of the game of Wah's clues. And then what do you have to do with those clues?
We have to put them together and figure out what Wah is wanting. Wah is humping my leg. Stop it, Wah. Sorry about that last little thing that happened, folks. Alright, Wah, how are we supposed to know what the clues are?
Wah.
Well, thanks, Wah. Now we know what to look for. Hey, look! There's a clue. Now!
What do
It's
you
a shoe!
What do you do with that clue? That is a shoe. You have to write it on your
Handy
handy.
dandy CD holder. Let me just get a pen. So, all right. Now what we have here? Draw a shoe. Work! God. Why won't you write? You too good for this piece of crap? Why? This is not the time for clues. Alright, now that I had the shoe written down, let's look for more clues. Hey, there's one. Right? No. Hi, I found my second clue. A washcloth. Where is my handy dandy notebook when you need a handy dandy notebook?
I thought it was a handy dandy CD cover.
Or my handy dandy CD
I
cover.
think I know where it is, Joe.
Oh, hi, Mr. Cooler Guy.
Shut up.
Why is there a head behind there?
Wait, you're not supposed. Why you're not supposed to let out the clues yet? What is wrong with you, you sick-minded person or dog
That was you idiot.
or raccoon?
That was you idiot.
All right, forget about that notebook. Let's just get down to the business. Let's try skidooing. Skidooing. Waskadood. 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 Let me see if I can do it too. Oh. 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 We found two clues. The washcloth and the shoe. What could Blue be thinking? Why be thinking? Alright, let's look for that final clue. Whoa, there it is. Blue's favorite tape of the famous pop singer from China, Wang Ting. What could this mean?
Wah.
The shoe, the cloth, and the tape of the famous Chinese singer, Wang Ting. What could he be thinking? Let's take a look around. Alright, I've put together my intellectual thoughts, and I have concluded that when you have a shoe, a washcloth, and a tape, of the famous Chinese singer Wang Ting. That equals a tape on top of a cloth, which is on top of a shoe. Dang, am I smart. And now, time for a word from our sponsors.
What is that dot?
Goodbye and good night. Go to sleep, little two-headed baby. The two-headed baby, now.
Purple lips here, as you see right now, right here, right now, nowhere else, is a white thing with a dot.
Wow, cool!
Only for $9.99.90
9.
10.
Make that 4 payments of that.
Wow.
That is such a
You are
deal.
watching. Wow.
Buy yours today.
Wow.
Now you know why we have such a low budget, folks. And that we found what Blue was talking about, or parting and saying.
It wasn't
"Wah,"
blue.
or wah.
Bring
You're
it.
confusing.
We are gonna
But
get.
we know what it is.
We are gonna get sued.
Wah!
Wah! Wah! Get out of the way.
Can't see what you wanted.
Wah!
Wah!
You got that out of a washcloth, a shoe, and a tape of Wang Ting.
Wah is one of the most ingenious people, or wah, I know.
A guy with a raccoon on his head is the most genius person you know. You need some new friends, man. Oh.
Wah!
Wah! I'm gonna go over there and beat the crap out of you, wah! Hey, Smelly Nelson! Wah!
This concludes our peaceful part of the show.
Wah! 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 Wah!
I gotta find a new job.
Wah! Wah! Wah!
This is probably the last episode you will see of Waz Clues.
Wah!
You killed Mr. Cooler.
Mr. Cool Guy.
No!
Thing. Was clues. Bump, 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 bump.